Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? I am so happy to be with you. Oh my goodness, I'm sporting this scarf. You have to be a certain age. You're 65 and older? Okay. If you're 65 and older, then you know when these scarves came out some time ago. I have the ring. I don't have the ring, but I have the earrings. I have the pin. I had the scarf. Just all of it. What's her name? Simpson, the person who designed this. I don't know where she is now, but you can find something. You can find these articles on Etsy, I think. Oh, I just love this scarf. I have a friend, Dr. Rosin Harper, and her sister, Dr. Charlene Harper Brown. They bought the scarves and framed them. I bought two scarves. One is ruined, just ruined. It got some kind of way, and then there's this one. I can still frame it, but I like framing me. Not bad. Anyway, I hope you had a wonderful Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because we're up on Thursday now. And guess what? Not only on Thursday, it's November the 30th. So you know what tomorrow is? It's December 1. It's beginning to feel, how does it go? It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas? Yes, it is. And I'm looking forward to it myself. Have a good time, because at 65 and older, what else you going to have but a good time? You buy your own gift. Are you waiting for somebody to buy your gift? I'm sorry. You are looking at what you want for Christmas, right? I mean, you are looking at what you want for Christmas and what you're going to buy for Christmas, right? For yourself. Oh my goodness. I have plans for what I'm going to get Georgia in. All kind of things. It could be small things, It doesn't have to be, now, see, I had this all set up, let me just do it like this. See, you're not going to win, enemy. I couldn't find the earrings I had on earlier. So I came, sit down, and had one earring on. I wouldn't do you all like that. Ordinarily, I would. I just want you to see how the beauty of this, just the beauty of this scarf. It's just the beauty of it. The beauty of all the work this Simpson woman did. Is she still alive? I don't know. But I loved her work. And we all bought everything we could. Anyway, I wear Karen Roach jewelry. And Karen Roach is coming to town, coming to Atlanta. Go look at Another Phase, her website, and find out where she's going to be in Atlanta. So you can get some of these goodies. Ooh. I love her stuff. And then I'm going to be wearing, I think Bridget is supposed to be getting me, what's the other name I wanted? Oh my God, I can't think of his name. Alchemy. This is gonna work because one night I kept doing something until I got to work, so I'm not getting ready to take the scarf off, don't you? Okay, so let's talk about my cat eye glasses, 65 and older. Let me show you something. We're gonna get to 65 and older. Ta-da! God had a plan. This is my freshman year at Spelman College. This is the Spelman picture. 1960 when I arrived at Spelman College. And this is, what did I have on? Ta-da! Cat eye glasses. Ta-da! Cat eye glasses. Ta-da! Cat eye glasses. I said, it was my daughter, Reverend Evelyn Sanders Swafford. Hey, baby girl. She's the one that reminded me that I wore these glasses. Let me see what I write on the back. I said, this picture is terrible. White photographer. Oh, Georgianne, why would you write that? Oh, then I wrote, love, Georgianne. Oh, I said, hi, Mom. Oh, I sent this to my mom. Why did I think it was bad? See how kids come up with stuff. Now I think it's great. I guess because how many years later? It's 60 years later. But anyway, those are the cat eye glasses right there. And here I am today looking for another set of these. We'll get them. In the meantime, let's talk about, Henry Kissinger died today. 65 and older. He was 65. He died at 100. Hello? That's my case right there. I'm going to, the defense, or what is it? The prosecutor rests. Anyway, I rest my case. I've been trying to tell you, people are living longer. And wait. Mr. Kissinger went to China last year. That's 99. And he wrote an article for a magazine or a newspaper this year. That's 100. Mrs. Hill, Mrs. Zero Hill, is still going a bunch of places. Mr. Moore, still going places. I'm trying to tell you, 65 and older, you have 20 years. What are you going to do with that? That's what I'm talking about. What are you going to do with the 20 years? I retired from Delta Airlines at age 52. I have been a busy, busy woman. I didn't even know this age was coming because I'm a woman of a certain age, which is past 65. And I was like, what? I'm going to be what? The closer I got to it, I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And the person that I want to be with, I was like, ooh, I don't think I can do that. These numbers definitely not matching. Oh, Lord. But I just want you to understand what people are doing. You don't sit by the coffin. Find a project. Let me tell you what Delta, I get the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority box. I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, and we get something called the Delta box. It always has some nice outfit, nice clothes, nice paraphernalia. They got the AKA box, just stuff. But in this box, they send you something to read. You just don't get the box, you get an idea. So let me just see what it's saying that I wanted you to see. Oops. I don't have any bad props. Oh, I'm my own prop person. Okay. All right, let's see what it says here. It says what I want you to see. We want you to use this new season as a catalyst for your own transformation. They want us to use this new season as a catalyst for your own transformation. I want you, 65, to use this time as a catalyst for your transformation. The new you. See, there was another Georgianne back there. That's like Lot's wife. I'm not looking back. So you have aches and pains. So what? You just keep going. I don't have any hair up there. I poured everything up there in there but some new hair. And if I tried to sew some hair up in there, there's nothing to sew. It's about that much. And I even came to tell you, it's just nothing. Buzz. But all back here is growing. What kind of hairstyle is that? Anyway, whatever it is, that's not my look for today. But guess what? I made a transformation. I went and got me something else. I just got tired of trying to figure it out. I said, oh no. I just get me a bunch of these, and get me some kind of look, this brand, whatever look that is I'm trying to look. Now some people say, oh, I wouldn't get that. I would get something else. But that's you. Chacune a son goût. To each his own, female. All right. So, let's go what else it says. Transformation. How are you transforming yourself? When I was in the store tonight, this guy walked up to me. He said, hello, Dr. Georgianne Thomas. It frightened me, and I said, hello. I suppose there's somebody I knew. Don't you just hate that? I hate that when I don't know the person. I don't know if I forgot the person. I should know the person. I don't know. Just like, oh my God. Just all part of my transformation also. But then again, I'm on High on the Hog, Netflix. Do you have Netflix? Go to Netflix. Click on Netflix on your TV or wherever you got Netflix. Go to High on the Hog. High on the Hog, a book written by Dr. Harris. Beautiful book. High on the Hog. Then click on season 2. Then click on episode 3 called Defiance. And there you will see me talking about the burn on my arm and what it was like being a young woman marching and demonstrating for freedom with Dr. King. So please go and watch High on the Hog on Netflix. And let's talk about, so transformations do take place. I was a kid then. I'm a grown woman now. I thought I was grown back then. Then we all think we were grown. Oh, I had to tell what's my age? My age was 18. I turned 18. I turned 18 in August. And I went to college in September. So I said I was 17, but I was 18. So I need to correct that. I guess people figure it out. You can also figure out how old I am, so it's okay. Age is just a social construct. I operate in seasons. I'm in my, I'm in a latter season. Ooh, I like that. Let's talk about what else it says that I really want you to hear or read about. We want you to use this season as a catalyst for your own transformation. Okay, that involves embracing the spirit of renewal and casting away any doubts of self-limiting beliefs. Okay, so you doubt that you can do all this, or you have some self-limiting beliefs. That's what I find with most people, regardless of age. Let me see what I'm gonna make sure. People have self-limiting. You put limits on yourself. God has given you the whole wide world, WWW, and you are stuck in a corner. You are stuck in a city. You're stuck in a backwoods. You stuck somewhere? Why? You have the whole world. I'm not saying that I'm not a, well, Henry Kissinger was Henry Kissinger. I'm just using him today because may God rest his soul. He passed away. But we can go with Rosalind Carter. Mrs. Carter lived to 99. There's so many people have lived, and look how many houses she and President Carter built at 70 something and 60 something and 50 something. They continue to work in the field. What are you doing? Complaining. I don't know what I'm going to do. Whose fault is that? Don't put it on somebody else's fault. That's your fault. You need to get a book, get a magazine. If you're out in the country and you way away, you don't get up in the city, then build you a place right there in your space. They have something called online. I would order up whatever I wanted to order up. I would order magazines. I would order books. I would fix me a place in my house that was just for my dream time. I would have me my table set with the finest china and the finest glasses. I would drink out of them. I would invite the same people who live in my neighborhood that don't go anywhere. I would invite them over to have a nice time and take a picture. I would take pictures and start me a picture book. You don't have to write a book, do a picture book. Put 2 or 3 words on it and document. Or maybe it's somebody in that small village, that small space, that small hamlet that is ill. I would have me a good time working with them. I would, if it's a female, we would go dress up. I'll get 2 or 3 people, let's go over there and dress her up. If not, talk to her about things, paint her nails, paint her toes. So many things you can do in a small space, a small location. You don't have to be in a big city to do all these things. It's you, it's kindness. 65, how kind are you to yourself? Once you get your own head, what did I tell you about this? Controls this. You got to get this right, and the rest of it get right. I promise you that. On yesterday when I did the show in the car, I was in Lamentations in the Bible. The lament. I was lamenting. I lamented every time I looked at the show. I lamented. I had to talk to myself just like I'm talking to you. Why was I lamenting so? Because you can't stop age. You can't stop it. But I just didn't want to see it. Looked like I saw it more yesterday. Looked like I saw more of this. And, I lost that tooth, so the lips are going in. And, this right here and this right here. I lamented. And then I came to my senses and said, guess what? There's an alternative. You could be in the ground. So you better go in and enjoy some of this life. So I'm back with you today. I didn't want you to know I too have issues. I too struggle with it. And I struggle with it because, if I'm really honest, which I haven't been, on why I really struggle with it. Because I don't want to tell that part of my life, but I struggle with it. But I decided that I may struggle with it, and this is good therapy for me, and maybe somebody like me out there that's struggling with it. But we get past it. Finding little gems like this. Finding this girl, this freshman at Spelman College, 60 years ago with these cat-eye glasses on. Let me know how God has a plan. All I've been talking to you about are cat-eye glasses. I didn't remember myself. My daughter said, Mama, aren't you in a yearbook with some cat-eye glasses on? I had teeth and cut my hair off, had thick hair. People. And I said, look, and I'm still here. Kissinger, he left today, but he put in 1923 to 2023. What year were you born? Put 100 years by it. You know, we're supposed to live on the dash. Sunrise, what year? Sunset, when you leave here. Sunrise, when you were birthed. Sunset, when you had to go. But in between that, they put a dash. I'm telling you, you need a tap dance across that dash. Are you tap dancing? Or are you moaning and groaning? And listen, let's go back to Amazon. I don't work for Amazon. Amazon doesn't give me any money. So I talk about Amazon and Etsy and Pinterest. What else? Where are all the places you can go order? You don't have to go anywhere. And I can't get my Ruby Roo lipstick, Ruby Woo by MAC. I'll get on I'll get on the computer and have it sent to me. I will. See, it used to be a time when women and men wish for stuff. You live by yourself and you want to look a certain way, and you've been wanting to look like that way all your life. But you didn't do it because what other people would think crazy. Now, I know that feeling. Guess what? It doesn't matter. You have retired, you raised somebody, you paid for something, you taking care of that debt to society, whatever that is, when you retire. But guess what? This is a new day. I have a song on Amazon.music, on Spotify, iTunes. What's the other one? All Apple Music. Go find It's a New Day by Georgianne Thomas. It may be under a one-woman show. I don't know, but go find it. Because it's a new day. It's a new day every day. I wrote that song in 1969. We're in 2023, still talking about it's a new day. And it's a jazz song, so it'll last. I was thinking, oh, wait a minute, I'm getting off. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make sure I have said what I wanted to say. It seemed like I had more to say about this card. I'm jumping around. I don't want to do that. It's something else. It involves bracing the spirit of renewal. I want you to renew. Okay. Need to remember. Okay. Next, remember that in order to go somewhere you have never been, you must do something you have never done. This means that you must get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It is often in that discomfort that we experience the greatest growth. You got to go somewhere you've never been. You must do something you've never done. What would you be happy doing with no money? I'm doing it. I don't make any money here. All lights, gas, water, all this costs money. I don't make any money. No, I do not. All this costs money to get the clothes clean, however I'm looking. But I enjoy every bit of it. So what is it you would do free? That's what you need to do. 65. And when you work somewhere you enjoy, it never seems like work. This doesn't seem like work to me. I enjoy this. I look forward to it. I'm late today because my daughter and I had some things to do. I'm gonna put it on Evelyn. But that's not so true. She's gonna say, why you put that on me? I had put it on somebody to be this late. But really, I thought about it. I said, you know what? I don't have a set producer saying you got to be here at a certain time. What am I doing here? Why am I putting that pressure on myself? This is the time I could be here. I'm doing it in God's time. I'm in God's season. I'm on His plan, and that's what you get on. You got to go somewhere differently, and that means you got to do something differently. All my English teachers like that. I put that ly on that adverb. Okay. It said, lastly, as fall is a season of harvest, it is important to be productive and be ready to leap when an opportunity presents itself. See, you got to get ready, get ready, get ready. I used to like it when TD Jakes said that. What does that mean? We have all the clothes already. Got all this. All these things are in the house. I was already ready for this, what I'm doing. I had all the jewelry, right? All this. All this is all in the house already. I had a space right here that I just sat down in front of because my brother brought me this wonderful machine right here so I could play. Oh my, I love my electric keyboard. I haven't been able to play for you all because I've been embarrassed by the one I'm on is Mr. Frog is full of hops. I love the themes because this is for a kid. I don't care. I love every bit of it. And what else? And so I felt like this was a good space because I got some beautiful, beautiful. I got some from Ross and Hopper. Got some beautiful stemware and flatware in there. Not stemware and China back in here. Isn't this a beautiful piece? You know this came from the thrift store. Isn't this a beautiful piece of furniture? I got it from the thrift store. Then all that up there, I just like looking at it. And then the feather at the top, that was my daughter's decorations when they got married. They were on every table. Fabulous. You know, it was 800 invitations. 600 people came. 500 sat down to eat. That was a wedding right there. I love my son-in-law. You know, he gives me breakfast, lunch, and dinner whenever I want it. In bed, by this, anywhere. Ooh. I said, ooh. Really? And we didn't start off like that now. But you never know who got to give you your... He brought me back from life to life. Raymond Bernard Swafford, that's who brought me back. He and my daughter, they prayed with Nalea. I was a sick woman. I talk about that third cancer. It makes me cry sometimes. Anyway, I want you to be determined like me. You got to have a determination spirit. If Kissinger and Mrs. Hill and Brother Moore, Brother Dr. Moore, and so many people they're living their lives, and me. Don't forget me. Do you know that I did High on the Hog season 2? Who? With Charles Black and Marilyn Price Hort and Dr. Karshik. I mean, who knew? Who knew? I always looked at Dr. Karshik Alvarado as like, I'd never be able to be anywhere where she is, because she's brilliant, but also she does so much art, and I'm an artist, but I've been afraid to say I'm an artist. I've been afraid to say I'm an artist. I had to, because I'm like, she's an artist. People, how can I say I'm an artist and everybody says she's an artist? But I am an artist. How about you? Are you an artist? Lawrence Blinky Walden, he's an artist. How can I say I'm an artist with these people? Their stuff is everywhere. You don't see mine anywhere, right? But I am an artist because it's all out there in the garage. It's all in my head, just sitting up in my head. Everything I want to do it's been sitting up there for years. Just like the music, I'm an artist. I write my own music. I have some great songs. Broadway, definitely Broadway. I think if I went to London, I went back to Canada and started just singing my songs, I think they'll do well. Because I feel like those countries, I shouldn't say it about the United States because I do love being an American citizen. But my daughter did go to school over there, and I went to school in France. I went to school in Canada. I just think they have a different attitude about aging. I think, come to think of it, this person right here, I think he lives in Canada. Super aging. You know, getting older without getting old. This is an awesome book. You know, we were talking about having a companion. I just been staying away from that. After I found out about the gray divorce, you know, I don't know. I don't want you, but I did talk about The people who got married, she was 103 and he was 100. I think I should lighten up a little bit. It's just selfish on my part not to talk about it because I have something that I wish for. I, if if I can get this wish, I would be the happiest woman in the world. I would. But it's just not possible. So I make myself happy on another level. You know, it's still part of super aging, enjoying what you have. And let me tell you about Henry Kissinger being how old he was. I think you know how old I am. You can add and subtract. Do you know what I got in the middle of the day? This is what I got in the middle. It doesn't mean anything to you, but it means something to me. Because I'm a woman of a certain age. This is an article. And what makes this article so, just to have the paper in my hand, I'm almost in tears about it. It's because, I'm not going to cry. Look at where it's from. It's the New York Times paper. And in there, they did one of my friends said he thought he would read the food section. And it's about High on the Hog. And the first line, the first word is win. And the second two words are Georgianne Thomas. In the New York Times, I have lived. It's not my obituary. It's an article about Charles Black, about High on the Hog, and Marilyn Price Hoyt. They have her name incorrectly in here. They have Marilyn Price Scott, but she's Marilyn Price Hoyt. All of us are people of a certain age. And maybe Charles may have been because he's an actor. Maybe he's been in the New York Times. But let's talk about Georgianne Thomas. Do you know how many op-eds I've sent them that I wanted to write something for the New York Times? I know this is an equivalent to writing something for the New York Times, but it's close enough for Georgianne, especially a woman of a certain age. You know, to actually see my name in print, I've seen a lot, but I've never seen it. I work for Time Warner. You know, I work for Time Warner by way of Edna Farley. I took care of all the rich and the famous traveling with books in Atlanta. That's all I did. I can name them. My first client was Richard Simmons, all that. I got all that in my background. You know, I told you that. If you go back and look at my old podcasts, you see I brought out papers. I got Vanna White, all of them. I know all of them. They don't know me maybe, but they may remember because I was the only black face in Atlanta doing this, and I think it was only 2 black people in the whole United States doing it back then. But I'm just giving you how I feel about this. The New York Times. That's why I want you to just come on, let these last. See, 65, you got a long quarter. You just at first. You had first and 10. Matter of fact, you just 65. You just not selecting the coin. You at the coin toss. Georgianne, I'm at 4th and 10. Is that right? It's the last quarter. I don't know. I'm in the last quarter. So I got 4 times. So I'm not at 4th. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. Last quarter, right? Okay. So I want my last quarter to be fabulous. You know, and that's what I made in my mind. My last quarter is fabulous. All these things, High on the Hog, the New York Times, the Atlanta Magazine, Betsy Riley, to be on the cover of Betsy Riley's Atlanta Magazine, January 2020. Oh yeah, it was 5 or 6 more people on there, but I was on there. They have a whole spread in my backyard that I still wear those 2 colors. They have Constance Booth bring me a red dress. I put a yellow shawl around it. You can't get me out of yellow and red now. I had it on for High on the Hog. Me and the woman who does the Jordache commercial, the Jordan, some kind of medicine, she got the same yellow. We all got it from Ashley Stewart. Listen to me telling all of it. I'm just trying to be amusing. I actually think I'm funny sometimes. I don't know how to stand on the stage and do jokes, though. I can't do that. I just talking. It's funny enough. But I want you to be enthusiastic with me and love you, the self-love. And for somebody that came along, like the guy today, that wasn't that kind of situation. But I did turn around. He called me by my full name. So, I'm going to turn around, you know. Plus, I got all kinds of students from everywhere. I don't know. And maybe he saw me on High on the Hog. Maybe he's one of my friends on Facebook. I have tons, 5,000 people on Facebook. Anyway, I'm mad with my Facebook people. Can I get angry with them? Why 1,000 of them haven't come over and subscribed to my slice of life? I'm going to have an attitude. And then I'm going to lose it. It doesn't become me. All right, listen. We're going to get us some teeth. And I got a new one of these. I wore it for Thanksgiving Day. I got it this color. Yes, I did. I like the contrast. Karen is coming, so I'm going to have some slamming earrings. I don't know, though. I may not be in town when she comes. Anyway, I don't know. And what else? I found y'all something else. Isn't this beautiful? Oh, my God. 65 and older. You know when this came out. I don't know. But listen to what. This happens to be the Delta card. But remember what I said about you got to transform yourself. Or do something transformative. Or do something that you thought you'd never do before. Did you all see the commercial yet with the 3 senior ladies going down the ice? They just show it all the time because I know that they looking at a slice of life. Anyway, I am past my time. Oh my God, I am so sorry. I've gone past my time. Listen, my girlfriend Bridget, good friend of mine, said if these glasses fall off my face while I'm talking, she is just gonna fall out. So I'm trying to keep her from falling out. I'm holding them up. They're going on. They're laying up there. Aha. All right, my darlings. We love you. And you can't do anything about, look at this. You can't do anything about the love that we have for you. But the thing that you can do is have a tremendous love for yourself. Watch what a difference it'll make in your life.